Well, we're a week late and we're missing our host, and that's why it's called the world's worst recap. All right, so Sarah's tired and the house is upside down, as you can see, and the country's falling apart. So we didn't put together a recap this week, or we almost didn't, but I said, no, I'll go ahead and knock it out while you're at work today. Whether they want one or not, we're going to give them one because that's what we committed to, and it's a new season. Matt James is Tyler C's old roommate and Hannah B's TikTok dance partner. You may have seen him this summer. They were quarantine buddies. First thing I noticed right off the bat, the budget for The Bachelor is clearly 10 times that of The Bachelorette. It's impressive to see what they were able to reserve for because they're still under quarantine. They're still in a bubble. So they had to rent out this entire resort in Pennsylvania. It's beautiful. Here are the contestants this year. We've got, and this is alphabetical, not my favorite to least favorite, although it almost sounds like it is. We've got Abigail, Alana, Alicia, Amber, Anna, Bree, Carolyn, Cassandra, Chelsea, Corinne, I don't know, Corinne, Imani, Ileana, Jasenia, Kaylee, Katie, Kayla, Kimberly, Kit, Kristen, Lauren, Maggie, Mari, Marilyn, MJ, Piper, Rachel, Santa, Sarah, Serena C, Serena P, Sydney, and Queen Victoria. So right off the bat, 10 minutes into the show, Matt James has dated twice as many women as I ever have or ever will. So kudos to Matt. The few that stood out, we had a few gimmicks. Let's see. Kaylee showed up in her panties. She said, I didn't know which dress to wear. So she showed up in her panties and bra. That was a big hit around my house. Kit, whose mom is a fashion designer. I already forgot her mom's name, but my wife recognized it. She showed up in a Bentley. And then, of course, Queen Victoria referred to herself as a queen all night. She's going to be everyone's favorite. And then the one that really made waves was Katie? Katie brought her dildo from home. And that is just so funny to have a dildo. Ha ha ha. And it came up a lot. It was actually funny the first time. But I think the producers made her like lean on it as a prop and it got old. Once they're inside, Matt opened with a prayer. And that's when I think a lot of people, myself included, were like, okay, we'll give him a chance. Not because I didn't like him, but because he's a newcomer, I was a little skeptical of like, who is this guy? I only know him from TikTok, and so I already didn't like him if that's where he's from. But he seemed pretty genuine in that moment, so I said, all right, I'll watch the show, because I was at risk of not watching my favorite show. The fact that he's new and a first timer, and a little bit, he's just as nervous as the contestants, it kind of makes it a little more endearing. So I'm Team Matt James. They've made a believer out of me. No major blow-ups, no major drama this week, but clearly the seeds have been planted for drama. The one conversation that stuck out in everyone's mind was when he sat down with Abigail. She's the one that's deaf. She had a cochlear implant, and he was just really sweet and made her feel normal. I don't think I'm supposed to say normal. I think that's a hurtful term now. But in this context, he made her feel normal, so that's good, right? I don't know. I probably just got canceled. My wife's going to come home from work and our show's canceled. Great. I'm sorry. Anyway, he made her feel good, and he gave her the first impression rose, which is a huge confidence boost. Anyone who gets that rose, that's a big deal. Then they go to the rose ceremony. Like I said, this is the most smoothly an episode has run in months. Just like boom, 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 like it should. Here's who got the roses. Bree, Rachel, Chelsea, Sarah, who's beautiful, by the way, MJ, different kind of beautiful, Serena P, Kayla, Kristen, Kit, Maggie, Piper, Mari, Ileana, Jasenia, shout out San Antonio, Riley, Marilyn, Serena C, Lauren, Sydney, Alana, not Anna, who, by the way, Alana and Anna wore the same dress. I think that's the first time I've seen that happen on this show. And he called Alana, who was standing behind Anna. So there was a little confusion there. Katie, dildo girl. Then he called Anna, and then he called Queen Victoria, which is going to make the season a lot more interesting. So that's it. And the most notable person who left was Alicia. She was the ballerina. They showed her a lot at the beginning, so I believed she'd be here a while, and she wasn't. And look, I'm sorry if this wasn't a funny recap. I'm literally just keeping this going. I'm doing the best I can. My wife's literally abandoned me after she got me into this thing. Hopefully next week you will see Sarah in place of me, or maybe both of us, but we don't have anywhere to shoot. I'll show you the room here in a second. There's nowhere else for us to be except for right in front of my computer here, so maybe we'll take turns. All right, so I'll see you next week. Bye.